presentation of the National Football League.
A look inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Running for the first time with Javonte Williams. They'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Edgerrin Cooper, they're on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On the play fake. Dak. And he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And 6
nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On third down, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A a gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Packers.
Green Bay.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Good blocking to the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Love. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and it falls incomplete.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Jacobs is in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Cowboys, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good coverage by the Hug team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He's got room at the 30. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Packers.
And a Packer first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Love to throw it on first down. To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's in. What a try. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's complete left side to Pickens. He's taken down but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Prescott now. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Prescott. This one caught at the 4. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half.
Brandon Aubrey to
Both
kick
teams
off for
ready
the
to get
Cowboys.
back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. We'll go play action with Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
14.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the halftime message was from the coach, Mike. He said, I want to come out in this second half and deliver an early blow. Come out swinging. Well, I think they've made that statement pretty clear here to start the third quarter. If they can finish this drive off with a touchdown, I think they'll have done just that.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 9. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On play action, Love. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Give up the middle with Williams. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Wyatt on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Play action now. Prescott. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
To go.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Offensive line, get their pass at the rush, finally gets home and brings him down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Back to throw is Prescott. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards this is going to be a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Packers offense getting set to get back to work. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. The middle with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Here's Jacobs. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
And the Packer first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run. It's Wilson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
For this linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw in those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
On 4th down, the Packers turn over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
19 yards.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Prescott. Right back to Ferguson. He's got another one. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw again. Jack. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Moving to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Here's Dak to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Cowboys 1st down. And he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
Cowboys.
4th and short, initially, you could tell. He's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
Oh, he hit behind the line, and the ball is out. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
At the 29-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On 3rd down, Prescott. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.